y'all. So, hi, welcome back. It's been a couple months, I think, since I've sat down and filmed. I'm so sorry about that, and I'm going to explain myself today. So, there's been quite a few changes in my life. First things first, I've been dealing with some mental health stuff, which I'm sure all of you have heard enough of by now. Those of you with anxiety and mental health problems, you understand. Sometimes it's really hard to do things that you love to do. I've also just been really busy. Like, my life has been so busy lately. I went to a wedding. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Clark. I went to Disneyland for a day. I've been working my butt off to save up money for school. My boyfriend and I had our 1-year anniversary, so that's amazing. I've been trying to really soak in time with my family and with my friends. My brother is putting up his blackout blinds now, so any clunking you hear in the background is because his room is right next to mine. Literally the wall is like this thin, I swear to God. But yeah, basically my life has just been really busy. I've been having like ups and downs with my mental health, trying to focus on God and all of this. I'm just gonna kind of break down some exciting news. So those of you who have watched my videos from the very beginning know that I'm very passionate about music, and that was my intention going into school, is I wanted to teach music. Well, that intention has changed a bit. Since starting my walk with faith, I joined the worship team at my church. I found that worship was one of the sole things that could get me through times where I felt like I couldn't do it on my own. Basically, I realized I had never really felt passionate about teaching, and that was never really what I felt called to. I never really felt like that was where I was meant to be. I was just kind of doing that as like a backup plan in case like performing doesn't work out for me, which in all honesty, I don't know if it will. I mean, performing as a career doesn't work out for a lot of people, and it's just that because you have to be the best in your field, and you have to be extremely passionate and hardworking and driven to be good at what you're doing, which I'm not saying that I'm not any of those things or that I don't have the capabilities to perform professionally, but I live in small town Juneau, Alaska. I mean, I have very limited access and exposure to these types of things in this kind of lifestyle. So I'm really excited to go down to school and to kind of test the waters and see how things go. However, I will no longer be majoring in music education. I have decided to pursue music ministry. Basically, what that means is I am going to be pursuing a leadership role in church and in worship, and maybe possibly being a worship leader or being a youth pastor or some kind of person who works within the church and just shares the word. I could not be more excited to go to school and to be surrounded by people who love God, and to be surrounded by these professors and teachers who have like God at their core and help me to further understand my capabilities in teaching and preaching the gospel through music. I haven't told a lot of people, and I haven't made an announcement on like social media or anything. I've only kind of been telling people like face to face in person, and when people ask, just because I feel like people are very hesitant about it because they don't really understand it or like know quite what that entails. I didn't even tell my family until we made the phone call with my advisor for school, and we were kind of going through my schedule, and he asked me if I had any majors in mind, and I had said yes, I want to pursue music ministries and continue to major in vocal performance as well, so I am double majoring. They were a little surprised because they had in their minds that I was going to be pursuing education, and in a way it is education, honestly. I'm still going to be working with the same group of people I would want to be working with. I'm still going to be teaching, and I'm going to be teaching Jesus, and I'm going to be sharing with people how God affects my life and how God can affect theirs. I cannot be more excited to bring other people closer to Jesus, because that is something that I'm passionate about. That is something I love to talk about and I love to do. I cannot be more excited. Speaking of college, I leave for school in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks, 14 days, okay? I'm kind of freaking out. I've started packing up my room a little bit. It feels really weird. I'm kind of anxiety spiraling a little bit. Everything that's going through my brain is what's gonna happen. It's really hard for me, but I try really hard when I start to spiral and get in those moments to just sit down and pray real fast and just be like, God, I need you to help me tell which is your voice and which is my anxiety, which some people could say, you know, like the devil or angel on your shoulder or whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, I'm leaving for school in 2 weeks, and that makes me kind of nervous because, one, I am going to be by myself for the first month or so. Max is joining me in Spokane, however, and that I am very excited for. He's going to be staying in like a house off campus. I'm going to be staying on campus, so we're not going to be living together, but we will be in the same city, which is so good because I was not looking forward to doing long distance in the beginning of all this, just because like I knew like I'm going to college, like I'm leaving. Eventually we both kind of realized like we would rather be together and figure things out and figure life out together than to live separately, just because I think for both of us it would be easier. I know I specifically have a really hard time with long distance because I have anxiety, and also because my love language is physical touch and words of affirmation. So I'm always like, I want a hug, can I have a kiss? Like, I love you, you're my best friend. You can't really do that over long distance. I mean, you can, it's not the same. I was very excited when he said that he wanted to come with me. Reason number 2 I'm kind of stressed is because my body has been trying to kill me. Over the past month or so, I've been having really bad health issues, guys. Like 4 separate things are going wrong with my body right now. One of the things is I had an ovarian cyst burst. I've never had that happen to me before. It was like insane pain, like it literally was like excruciating, and I'm curious to know like other women's experiences with ovarian cysts. Afterwards, like a week after, I was still just sore. Where my uterus is, it just hurt, and so I want to know like if other women experience that. This is really TMI, so if you're grossed out by blood and periods, skip. My period hurts so bad, and it's like really heavy. I just want to know if that's like a normal thing, like the remnants of it, if it just like comes out like during your period, or like how that exits your body. I'm going to the doctor on Tuesday just to figure out these things that are wrong with me, and once I know more information about all this other stuff, I will obviously share that with you guys, because I'm very transparent about my chronic pain issues and my health problems on this channel. At least I try to be, so I'll definitely update you guys. My life has just been crazy. I'm definitely going to be making a lot of content in this next 2 weeks. Moving stuff, I'm going to be doing like college videos and like kind of what all that is about, and like vlogging my experience at college. Definitely stay tuned. Also, thank you to the 112 people that have stayed subscribed to me and watched my videos even though I haven't been posting. That means a lot to me. I will definitely see you guys soon. I'm really excited to get back into all of this for the 3rd time. And I hope you remember how much you are loved and how much you are cared about. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I'll see you next time.